Working in the Jim Henson Creature Shop on Fraggle Rock is most likely going to be the highlight of my entire film career. To be honest, I can't think of anything else that could possibly top it. If you want to see a couple videos of me explaining how I got this job, here's what the thumbnails look like depending on whichever social media you're watching this on. On the set of Fraggle Rock, we had the Jim Henson Creature Shop, which we were calling the Creature Shop North, just right beside the set where they had the whole set of Fraggle Rock. People have been seeing my videos about all the things I built for Fraggle Rock, and they've been asking me, like, what was your title? What was your credit on this show? My credit was animatronic mechanic and fabricator. And so while I was doing a lot of work on the doozers and doing like styling of the doozers and also painting doozer props, painting doozer shoes, gloves, I did a lot of like assembly line stuff where I was painting all these doozer parts. I also got to do all sorts of cool stuff. I did a lot of paint matching where they come in, they say, we have this prop and we need to make a stunt version of it because, you know, the Gorg is going to throw his crown, or Gobo is going to fly away and we don't want to wreck his very nice guitar. So they would 3D scan it, 3D print it, and then I would have to color match all the paint and make it look the same. Or my boss would come to me and say, hey, we have this gag where all these flowers are opening up and everyone in the shop who's available right now is just going to make a bunch of flowers that open up and you kind of figure it out on your own. I made a lot of glasses on Fraggle Rock. I made a lot of glasses for Fraggles to wear. I made some glasses for doozers to wear. I made goggles. I made sunglasses. Sometimes another builder in the shop would finish their puppet and then I would have to paint it. Sometimes I just got to do fun things that I thought would be cool to put in the show and ask if we could put it in the show. A lot of times someone would come into the shop at lunchtime and say, oh my gosh, this prop broke. We need you to fix it and repaint it by the end of lunch. Sometimes someone like my boss or a producer would have a request that they'd want to see a doozer doing a certain action. Like when my boss said, I really want to see two doozers sawing together with a two-man saw. And then I would just have to kind of figure out how to do that. Or a road case for a custom guitar, and they wanted it to look like it would actually fit inside of this road case, even though it wasn't in the script, and then it never got shown and it isn't in the film. And sometimes I'd just have to go on set with Jason, who was the on-set animatronic person, and just lend a hand on a day that there was lots of doozers showing up. It's hard to describe what my job was on Fraggle Rock, because it was so many different things, and so the word fabricator just kind of encompasses all of that stuff. Overall, it was the best experience I've ever had in my entire life. If you want to see a video about any of this stuff that I showed, where I go more in detail of any of this stuff, give me a comment and like and follow this page for not just Fraggle Rock stuff, but other behind the scenes stuff, making puppets, making movies with no money. I work on big budget shows, I work on no budget shows. And if you like behind the scenes of filmmaking or cool creature effects, this is the spot to be.